Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, the truth. That truth is that blacks, Hispanics, and natives are the real 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Not that so-called Jewish man that's at war with the Muslims right now. You understand? Not the so-called Jewish man that's currently in the land of Israel. He just living there, man. He don't, that ain't his land. He just live there. He's squat. You understand? He's a squatter. You understand? That's not his land. That's our land. You understand? So we teach that, and then also that you got an enemy in this earth, man. You understand? You don't have a friend inside your family. You understand? We have an enemy in this earth. We don't have friends with the we're not friends with the Hamites, with the Africans, man. The Africans ain't your friend. The Chinese man ain't your friend. The Muslim man ain't your friend. You understand? The only friend you have in this earth are your black, Hispanic, and Native brothers and sisters, man. You understand? And you got to understand that we are the real 12 tribes, and the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand? And tonight we got another class tonight, man. We're going to bring it out heavy one more time, man. We say Shalom Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah B'Rakatah to all the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shemar Elathan B'Shem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters, man. You know what I mean? But before we get started, we got any questions? If you got any questions in the chat, you got any questions online, put them in the chat. You got any questions in the class, feel free to ask them now. You know what I mean? And then we'll get a couple of seconds to get their questions in if they got any. Do we have any questions in the room? Yeah, everybody good? All right, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to push this truth to the whole world, man. And we can't do it if you ain't gonna thumb up the video. You understand? If you don't thumb up the video, we can't push this truth to the whole entire world, man. So share it on your Facebook page, share it on your YouTube page, share it on TikTok. You understand? Share it all over the world, man. We gotta get this truth out. All right. I just did my part. Share it too. You can do it just like that. All right. All right. Yeah, man. So I got a topic tonight, man. You know this is the Brotherhood class. Every Tuesday we talk about brotherhood, right? Every Tuesday we talk about what kind of brotherhood we must show to each other. You know what I mean? When Christ came, what did he say? What are the two greatest commandments? Anybody remember what those two greatest commandments are? What the greatest commandment is? I say it like that. They asked Christ. Remember, he asked Christ, what's the greatest commandment? What is the greatest commandment? If you're online, you can type it in. If you're in the class, raise your hand, say Salakia. What's the greatest commandment?
Love God with all your heart. Mm-hmm. Keep the commandments.
Love the Lord with all your heart. And the second is like unto it. What is that? Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. Let's go over there. Let's see what that says. That might be right on that. Nah, that ain't it. Let me get to it. Let me see. Make sure I'm right on this. Let's see. What is it? Let me get my scripture up real quick, man. On all these hang the law and the prophet.
Mm-hmm. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Mm-hmm. So where is that at? Matthew chapter 22. Start at verse 36. It's all Mark. You got that for me. Shalom, Officer Napash Rayab in the building, man. Get that brother a hand, man. All the way in from Decatur, Alabama. Officer Napash Rayab. Damn right. You got that word?
You said Matthew 22.
Yeah, come. Matthew chapter 32. Come. Matthew chapter 22, start at verse 36.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 22, verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
So right here you see that Christ was being asked by one of the Pharisees, and this man was a lawyer, right? And they were trying to tempt God. They were trying to tempt Christ. They were trying to tempt him and try to get him tricked. You understand? They were trying to trick him, right? And ask him, what is the great commandment? But Yahushua had an answer for him. Read, keep going, Ward.
Come, verse 37. Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
So you're supposed to love the Lord with all thy, what he said, with all thy soul, all thy heart, and all thy mind. You got to love the Lord with every ounce of your being, man. You got to love the Lord with everything you got, man. You know what I'm saying? With my money, with my car, I show that I love the Lord with everything I got. You understand? Keep going, Warren.
Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment.
Right, keep going.
39. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So you're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself, man. The second is like unto it. Just like you love the Lord, you're supposed to love your people, man. Just like you love the Most High God, you're supposed to love your Hispanic and Native brothers, man. You understand? I understand that so like, let me say it the right way. I understand that the oppressor has tricked us and made us think that that's our enemy. But he is not, in fact, our enemy. Our enemy is not this oppressor. So like that is not these Hispanic and Native brothers. Our enemy is the oppressor. Our enemy is the white man, which is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand? He is our enemy. You understand me? He is the enemy, not my brothers, not my sisters, man. This is my family. These are my people. These are the people that were chosen by God to say that this is his special people, man. You understand? These are his special people, not just everybody in the whole world. He severed everybody off and chose one nation, man. You understand? One nation. You understand? You know what that said, Trooper? You know where he said that he chose Israel? You got any scriptures on where he said he chose Israel? See what you got, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know any scriptures about where the Most High chose Israel. You got it. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 7:6.
Damn right. Let's go.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
And holy mean what? What the holy mean?
Separate.
Damn right. Keep going.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He chose them to be a special people unto himself, right? A special people, right? Not just a regular people, not everybody else, man. You understand? The Lord chose Israel to be a special people. And ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Just like I say all the time, ain't nothing wrong with you having with the Lord having a special people. You have a special shoes that you like to wear. You got a special shirt. You understand? You got a special child. If you be honest with yourself, you understand? We all have our favorites out here. And the Lord has a favorite as well. He got a favorite too. And that's blacks, Hispanics, and natives. We are his favorites. Keep going, Warren.
To be a special people unto himself.
Read.
Above all people that are on the face of the earth.
Above all people on the face of the earth, man. He chose us above all people on the face of the earth, man. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics and natives were chosen above all people on the face of the earth, man. You understand? So you got to understand, when you look at another brother, when you look at us, you're not looking at somebody that's nothing to the Lord. These are people that have been loved by us. You understand? Loved by the Lord. Loved by the Most High God, man. You understand? Loved by God and chosen by us. You understand? Chosen by God. You understand? Look, I got a video I want to share with y'all, man. And it's something terrible. It's time to bring out right now in this class, man. You know what I mean? So let me share this real quick, and then we're going to keep it moving. Let me share this real quick. Boom, 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 boom.
About 20, 30 of them. And, we walked past, words were exchanged, and then next thing you know, guns was going off that quick.
So this brother right here talks about it was him and a carload of other people, right? It was him in a car, and they rolled past like 20 or 30 other people, and they exchanged words, right? You know, when black people exchange words in the hood, it's gonna be trouble. You understand? It's not like I'm gonna meet up. Well, let's go meet up and let's go to class. You understand? That only happens in the ISUPK. You understand me? But this brother said that he was with his friends, and he rode past another group of people, which you call the ops, right? What you might want to call the ops today. He said he rode by these people, and tell me what you think happened. Let's keep hearing what the video say.
About 20, 30 of them. And, we walked past, words were exchanged, and then next thing you know, guns was going off that quick. Not even a minute of arguing. It was just back and forth, a couple words. And I immediately realized that Josh was hit and that I was shot because I felt the heat from the blood on my back, and I looked at my hand and it was blood on my hand.
Hey, so like Napash Royale, that brother's name is Politically Oppressed. He on YouTube as Politically Oppressed. He a rapper. But I found the video. When I seen the video, I didn't know who it was. It was just another story that you hear about, right? Just another story you hear. But I didn't realize he was a rapper. But yeah, his rap name is Politically Oppressed. I don't know if you know him or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me make that a little bit bigger for y'all, and we're gonna keep the play. No, Salakia. Wrong. Boom. There we go. All right.
I felt the heat from the blood on my back, and I looked at my hand and it was blood on my hand. So I'm screaming, I'm hit. And, everybody's panicking in the car because the situation just happened so fast. None of us are really used to that kind of situation. So, we young, we damn near babies, 16, and our car just got lit up. I mean, it sounded like it was never going to stop. I'm ducking down like, you about to get shot. Because they're shooting at the back of the car and I'm in the jump seat. So I'm telling myself, like, you about to get shot.
He said that they was shooting at the back of the car and he was in the jump seat, right? He was in the jump seat. That means he was in the back of the back, right? A jump seat, that's the little seat that they fold down in the back, if you're familiar with it, right? That's where he was sitting at while they were shooting at the back of the car, all right? Let's keep it going.
And I felt the tingle. It didn't hurt. It just felt like a tingle, like damn near somebody was tickling me. Once the bullet stopped, I sat up and I seen, they were pushing Josh back and forth, like, Josh. And then I started going my legs turned into mush. Like, it felt like I couldn't feel my legs. Like, I'm touching them, but all I feel is the sensation from my hands, not my legs. It felt like mush. Ambulance came and we went to the hospital. And at the hospital, they pronounced Josh dead. And it was just like an eerie scream. I told my dad, I remember it, like when my dad got to the emergency room, I looked at him and I was like, Dad, I can't feel my legs. And he just like, I know. Make sure you survive first, because I was right there in the hospital. They didn't know if I was going to live or die at this point. Excuse my language, but I'm fucked. Mentally, I'm traumatized, and it's not just that day. It's, of course, what I've been through, but it's what my people go through. This is a normal thing, damn near in the black community. Every Saturday, every Friday, it's people getting shot at a club. It's people shooting. It's gang shootings and spinning and sliding, and it's become the culture now. You know, our young people dying at 14, 15, going to prison at 15, 16. Those are your great years. Those are your best years. I got shot when I was 16. Those are my greatest years. I was 215 solid. 16 years old. I could have done anything. I could have played football. I used to want to be a police officer. I wanted to do a lot of physical things, you know, but it got cut short off of one decision, off of one argument. It changed my life forever. And I don't want to see other young people go through that.
Yeah, man. So that was a heavy video when I heard it, man. Yeah, man. Hey, I don't want to say it right. Marsha Olive out of Atlanta, Georgia, man. He said brothers is traumatized for real. Damn right, man. We definitely traumatized out here, man. And I wanted to bring that story out because oftentimes you hear these stories, man, and we get desensitized to it, man. But we can't get desensitized to that type of stuff, man. That has to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? We are like this every Tuesday night having a class, teaching on brotherhood, showing what is real brotherhood, man. You know what I mean? Showing our people how we supposed to treat one another, how we supposed to love one another, how we supposed to be here for one another, man. Because the Bible prophesied how we would treat one another, how we supposed to do, man. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, who we gotta blame is our oppressors, man, and the people that are doing this stuff, doing this evil to us, and putting these evil things in us, right? You understand that this oppressor put this violence in us, man. This ain't our culture. Our culture ain't violence. Our culture is loving one another, taking care of one another, doing what we say to do. But because we don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments of God, we follow the world. And that's where we start to unalive our brothers and mistreat our brothers. Let's get Isaiah chapter 9, and let's start at verse 18. Isaiah chapter 9, and we're going to start at verse 18, man. You know what I mean? Yo, man, you got a Bible on you? Give me Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. We're gonna pick up Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2 first. Let the young man read it while he's in here. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to understand, man, that this is all about what the scriptures is all of what is prophesied inside the scriptures, man. That we would unalive each other, destroy each other, not care about each other. It's all what the so-called Jewish man is going through. He's not oppressed. He's not oppressing his people. You understand? He oppressing that Muslim man on the Gaza Strip. You understand? He's definitely oppressing them. You understand? But who's oppressing the Jewish man? The Jewish man getting everything he wants in his life. He getting everything he wants in this world, man. You know what I mean? He don't have, you know what I'm saying? He don't have no police officers unaliving his people in the middle of the street. You understand? He don't have that. But blacks, Hispanics, and natives have that. You understand? Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. You got it? Let me read it. You got to read it. Read it nice and loud for me, Ward. I start telling where you at.
Jeremiah chapter 14, 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, man. You understand? That's what the Bible says, that Judah is mourning. And we absolutely are mourning, man. That brother right there, if you are African-American, so-called African-American, so-called Black American, so-called Negro, Afro-American, whatever you want to call you, whatever byword that you want to call yourself, you understand? You are a Judite if you call yourself a so-called African-American. And it says that Judah is mourning, man. And that brother is absolutely mourning for what he has gone through, what that brother has gone through in his life. He's absolutely mourning, man. You understand? He's absolutely mourning. And he has no protection, man. Who's here to protect him? His mama tells him to go to church. But when he go to church, what happens? He gets unalived. He gets he gets abused in that church. You understand? He gets touched by that pastor. You understand? And that pastor don't look out for him. He don't show him anything. He don't show him how you're supposed to live. He continues to tell him to live. But Judah is mourning. Keep going, Ward.
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
Black unto the ground.
They are what?
black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. So anybody tell you that Judah is not black, then this scripture right here proves them wrong, cuts them to pieces. You understand? This scripture tells you that blacks, Hispanics, and natives are, you understand? They are the Israelites, man. They are the people of the Bible, man. Judah right here tells you that Judah is black. You understand? Judah is black. Keep going, Warren.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
That cry of Jerusalem has gone up, man. The Most High God hears our cries, man. He hears what we're going through, man. He hears the trouble that we have, man. The pain that we go through, man. You understand? He hears us. If we start keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, and treating our people right, you understand? The Lord is going to come back. And so, like, he's going to come back anyway. You understand? But the Lord is going to hear our cry if we do right. If we keep these laws, we treat our brother right, treat our sisters right. The Lord is going to hear what we got to say. He's going to hear our cry. He's going to hear the oppression that is done to us, man. He's going to do something about it. You understand? Let's. You got that Isaiah Warrior? 18. We're going to start at 18.
Come. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 9, verse 18. For wickedness burneth as the fire.
It says, wickedness burneth as the fire, man. You yelling and cussing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it could be, right? But wickedness ain't you just yelling and cussing because somebody cut you off on the road. You understand? Wickedness ain't you drinking some strong. You understand? That don't mean you wicked just because you drank some strong. You understand? Just because you drank some alcohol, that don't mean you wicked. You understand? Just because you might like to just because I don't go to the Christian church, that don't mean I'm wicked. You understand? I don't celebrate Christmas. That don't make me wicked. So what really makes me wicked? What makes a person wicked? Y'all got an answer to that? What makes a person wicked? Go ahead.
Not following the law, statute.
Yeah, right. Not following the law, statute, and commandment. So just because I don't celebrate Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving and I don't want to eat your turkey or, you know what I mean, buy you no roses because it's Valentine's Day, you understand? That don't make me wicked. You understand? That don't make me an evil person because I believe a white person kisses my boot. You understand? That don't make me wicked. That's what the Bible says. You understand? That don't make us wicked. What that makes us is holy. That makes us separate. That makes us different. That makes us different than the world. And that's what we're supposed to be. You understand? It says, for wickedness does what?
For wickedness burneth as the fire.
Keep going.
It shall devour the briars and thorns and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest.
Yeah, right. It says that that's how wickedness does, man. Wickedness destroys everything, man. Wickedness destroys everything you touch, everything you see. Wickedness will destroy it all, man. You think you might have something. You think you got a little something. Mess around and celebrate Halloween. See what happens. You understand? Think you got a little bit of money. Got you a nice car. Got you a nice, you know what I mean, a nice little girlfriend or something like that. Stop keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. That so-called, that nice girlfriend you got going to be out here just like Keke Palmer. You'll be like Keke Palmer boyfriend and beating her. Like they said in the video. I know y'all saw that, didn't you? Yes.
I heard.
Yeah, man. I saw the little still images. It was beating her up, man. You know what I mean? But that's what happens if you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You see what happens. You don't have the love that you have for your people. But this wickedness will destroy all of that, man. It destroys all of that. Keep going, warrior.
Come. And they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke.
That lifting up of the smoke, that mounting up, all of that is going to go to the Lord. He hears the good and the bad, man. He's going to see your wickedness. You understand? Keep going.
Come, verse 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened.
The wrath of the Lord of hosts, the land is darkened, man. The land is darkened because the Lord has did that, man. You see the evil that this brother went through, man? Well, what the Bible say? Now, I know what good and evil he created, right? Ain't that what the Bible say? You understand? This is what this brother goes through because the land is darkened, man. You understand? Keep going.
So come. And the people shall be as the fuel of the fire.
That these people are going to suffer these things. We're going to suffer these things just as the fuel of the fire. That fire, that wickedness, that fire that burns everything. We are the fuel of that fire. That wickedness will continue because we continue to be wicked. We continue to be evil. We continue to do the unaliving of my brothers and sisters. I continue to turn whore. That's what we do. We're the fuel for that fire. Keep going.
Come.
You good? No man.
No man, Salaki, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire.
Read.
No man shall spare his brother.
And no man shall spare his brother, man. Nobody's sparing their brother out here, man. This brother wasn't spared by his own people, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not sparing our own people. We're not looking out for our people. You know, you see these refugees coming into this land, man. Who's looking out for these refugees, man? Who's going to go do something for the refugees? You understand? These are our people, our brothers, our sisters that need something. They need some kind of food, some kind of sustenance. Is your Christian church doing it? Your Christian church ain't doing that, man. Your Christian church ain't saying, let me go feed these people. Let me go take care of these people. Because what they gonna want is you to come into the Christian church and listen to a service and then get you a little turkey sandwich or something like that. You know what I mean? You don't get no real help from the Christian church, man. This Christian church ain't here to help you. You understand? We got to look out for our people, man. You understand? Keep going, Warren.
Come, verse 20. And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry.
Right, keep going.
And he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied.
No matter what happened, no matter what you do, you're not going to be satisfied. Selling all that dope, you ain't going to be satisfied. Tearing up your brother, you're not going to be satisfied. Keep going.
Come, they shall eat every man the flesh of his salaki. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
What is that? What is that right there, Tazama? What is the flesh of his own arm? What does that mean when he's eating the flesh of his own arm? Well, think about it, man. Let's try. Look. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about here? What we talking about here? He's eating the flesh of his own arm. Give it a try, Warren. Give it a try. Destroying themselves, right? And who specifically who they're gonna be destroying? Destroying their brother. Their brother hand. When you eating the flesh of your own arm, you eating your brother. You're destroying your brother. You taking that life from your brother, man. You understand? You're taking the sustenance and the well-being of your brother. You know what I mean? Through your wickedness, you're doing that. Through your wickedness, you're destroying your brother and eating the flesh of your brother. You know what I'm saying? You're doing, and so like, you know, that might not be physical, literal, right? You might not be a cannibal out here. But what this brother went through, they ate the flesh of his own arm. You know what I'm saying? That brother went through his losing his best friend. You know what I'm saying? They ate the flesh of his own arm. And that's what happens because we are so wicked, because we do these wicked things, man. You understand? Let's drop that. Let's get Micah chapter 3. Let's start at verse 1. Micah chapter 3, we're going to get to verse 1. Micah chapter 3, verse 1. And you would say, man, yeah, I mean, like, we're supposed to have people looking out for us, man. You understand? Who's going to look out for us? Who's going to look out for Huntsville, man? Well, you got somebody that's supposed to be looking out for you. Your Christian pastor's supposed to be looking out for you. He's in that seat, right? He getting all your tithe money. He getting all your mama's and all your grandmama money, right? Everything that they got. You know what I'm saying? Taking all her little casino money. You know what I mean? She can't go play bingo on Sunday like she wants to, because she giving all her the money to you. You know what I mean? All her money to your Christian pastor. So let's see what Micah chapter 3 verse 1 say. You got that word? Let's see. Let's read that.
The book of Micah chapter 3 verse 1. And I said, "Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob."
It says, "Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob," man. All the leaders of Jacob. Keep going.
Come, and ye princes of the house of Israel. It is not for you to know judgment.
It said, read it again. Is it not?
Salah. It is not. It is not for you to know judgment. Is it?
There you go.
Is it not for you to know judgment?
You got it. You too out. You too out. It said, is it not for you to know judgment? He says that the heads of Jacob and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? Shouldn't these people know judgment? Shouldn't they know? Is the head of every black community out here. They supposed to know the judgments. They supposed to know all of these things. They supposed to know this, man. You know what I'm saying? Your governor, your black governors, your black leaders, your black rappers, they supposed to know the judgment. And they supposed to teach you, right? They supposed to show you that if you eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you're not going to survive. You're going to lose your life. You understand? If you smoke weed, you're going to lose your life. That's an issue. You understand? The Bible says that we can't smoke weed. The Bible says that we can't mistreat my brother, that I can't unalive my brother. That's a death penalty offense. You understand? Keep going, Warren.
So come, verse 2. Who hate the good and love the evil.
It says they hate the good and love the evil. Isn't that what your Christian pastor does? He hates you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And he loves sleeping with your mom. He loves sleeping with you. Don't he love doing that? Don't he love touching on your children? Don't he love doing that? You understand? Don't he love? He hates the fact that you don't want to celebrate Christmas, but he loves celebrating Halloween. You understand? He's throwing all kind of Halloween parties at the church. You understand? He hates the good and loves the evil, man. That's what your Christian pastors do. That's what your rappers do. That's what your politicians do that you put in an office, man. You understand? Joe Biden is looking. He looks just like them, man. You understand? These are the same people, bro. They ain't no different. You understand? These are the same people, man. But you act like these things are different. That by voting for somebody and trying to say, hey, that we're going to look out for somebody. But, you know what I'm saying? Saying that this Joe Biden is going to do better than Donald Trump. You think he's going to teach you the judgment. He's going to look out for you. He's not looking out for you spiritually, man. He's not going to look out for you like that. Your Christian pastor is not looking out for you spiritually. That's only happening from the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Only these men were ordained and able to teach the truth according to the Bible. And you should listen to what they got to say. You understand? Listen to what the scriptures say. Because these scriptures are going to show you how to have life, how to live out here, how to really be what you want to be, man. You want that bad. You want to be successful. You want to have protection for your family. You want to have, you know what I'm saying, your children to be straight. That's what you want. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can't have your children straight by sending them to the, you can't have your children straight by sending them to the Christian church. You understand? I'm about to get out my spirit a little bit right there. You know what I'm saying? Try to be right with what I say. You understand? But you can't keep your children safe by sending them to that Christian church, man. They're not gonna do it, man. You know what I mean? Let's keep going on that, Warren.
Come. Micah 3, verse 2. Micah chapter 3, verse 2. Yeah. Who hate the good and love the evil.
Read.
Who pluck off their skin from off them. And their flesh from off their bones.
So what that mean? Break that down for me real quick, boy. I know you know what that means. You know what that means. Your Christian pastor takes that flesh, you know what I'm saying, off your bones, and what do he say? He take the pluck off their skin from off them and the flesh from off their bones. What are they doing? What does that sound like? What does that sound like? Who does that? What animal does that? What animal does that? Yeah. Your young man know what animal does that? What's the animal? The animal picks the flesh and the skin and all that off the bones of the animal. It was in that movie, you know. It's I'm talking about the movie. And it was when it was going around the animal. They were talking about food, marvelous, all that shit. What's that shit called? A vulture. A vulture. That's it. Yeah. But that sounds like a vulture, right? And that's what they do, right? The vulture picks the skin and the flesh off of your bones, right? Off the dead bones. Your Christian pastor does the same thing. So what is he doing? He's picking. Give me some examples of how he's picking the flesh off your bones. Because in order for him to pick the flesh off your bones, you already must. So how is he picking the flesh off your bones? We already gave you some examples, right? Right.
Have you celebrate these evil, wicked
Damn right.
holidays.
Damn right. Taking all your substance, all your very beings, right? You know what I'm saying? Taking all your cars, you know what I mean? Go ahead, woman.
Making that woman the head of the house.
Damn right. Damn right. Give that brother a hand. Making the woman the head of the house. You understand? Putting that woman in charge. You understand? Damn right. That's what he do, taking the flesh off. Damn right, Officer the Posh Rayal. Damn right, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened by molesting your children. That's how he picks the flesh off your bones, man. He does that by doing that, man. He destroys you just by forcing you to, by teaching you to sin. You understand? By teaching you to not keep these laws, statutes, commandments. That's how he's picking that flesh off you, man. You understand? Keep warm, Warren. Let me see what I'm trying to get you to. Yeah. Keep going.
Verse 3. Who also eat the flesh of my people.
Right.
And flay their skin from off them.
Right. That's what we just talked about, right? That's what the Christian pastor does. He eats the flesh of my people. Keep going.
And they break their bones and chop them in pieces. As for the pot, as flesh within the powder.
Within the cauldron. Damn right. You know what a cauldron is? That's that big pot that the witch was spinning. You know what I'm saying? The young man know. You know what I'm saying? He got his all black on, get him some boots on. He might be a trooper around this thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, right? That's what it is. That's how your leader, pastor, your celebrities, your politicians, man, your news celebrities. You know what I mean? These people, your Roland Martins, you may look up to them and say that they're doing good for you. They are looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Umar, I remember before I came into the truth, I was on Dr. Umar. You know what I'm saying? Sending the brother all my little money, you know what I mean? Trying to build that school up. Still ain't built the school up, man. Where my money at, Umar? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want my money back, man. You know what I mean? I still ain't seen the school. I heard he finna start a school somewhere, like a little school off in Philadelphia or something like that. Tariq Nasheed brought that out when they did the interview with Adam 22 and Captain Zarya. But yeah, man, these are leaders right here. They're picking the flesh off our bones, man. You know what I'm saying? And until you realize what the truth is, until you realize that the ISUPK under Commander Joe Yohana is the home of the truth, you're gonna continue to suffer that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna continue to suffer that. But what we get inside of this truth, is we get life. That's what we get. You understand? We get life inside of this truth, man. We don't die here. We live. You understand? There's a difference. It's a difference, man. You and the Lord, the Bible says that there will be darkness over the land. That darkness will be lifted with the light. You understand? That darkness can be lifted. They ain't got to stay here, man. We don't have to unalive each other. We don't have to mistreat each other. We don't have to do wrong to each other. We can love each other and treat each other right, man. We can love each other and be there for one another and be real brothers into each other, man. And everybody in the world knows that's what we need, but we don't want to do what it requires. And that requires sometimes for us to not be selfish. It requires sometimes for us to say, you know what? I apologize. I was wrong. You understand? It takes that sometimes. It takes that you saying, you know what, taking the wrong just to make the situation so you can keeping that brotherhood with your brother, man. You know what I mean? Keep that brotherhood. Let's see. Let me see what I'm trying to go next. Keep going. Keep reading the verse 4. We're going to cut that off.
Come. Verse 4. Then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them.
These people are going to cry unto the Lord. Israel is going to cry unto the Lord, but he won't hear them because they're not, the Lord don't hear, don't the Bible say the Lord don't hear sinners? You understand? The Lord don't hear us because we're not doing what the Lord told us to do. You understand? He's not going to hear them. Keep going.
Come. He will even hide his face from them at that time.
Keep going.
As they have behaved themselves ill in their doing.
He says he will hide his face from them at that time. He will hide his face from them, man. He hides his face. Bro, it's so wild to me that the Christian church really thinks that they got the Lord in them. You understand? The Christian church really think that the Lord is in this place. Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? Ain't that the Christian church, the Lord is in this place. But the Bible tells us that he's not in that place. So who's in that place? Who is in that place? You know what I'm saying? Who is in there? The Lord said he's not in there. He says in his scriptures right here, in the same Bible, from them because they are doing evil, because of the ill of their doings. But the church say the Lord is in here. The Lord is in this place. Here is the Lord is. This is the Lord's house. If the Lord said that, who is in the house? That's what I want to know, man. Who in the house? And where's your proof? Where's your proof that the Lord is in there? And look, we got one more. I see we close to time, man. They're gonna kick us out of here in a minute. Yeah, man. Look, next Tuesday we'll be down here, 4600 Blue Spring Road, Huntsville, Alabama. 4600 Blue Spring Road, Northwest Huntsville, Alabama, man. Make sure y'all come through, man. Check us out, man. We'll be down here. I'm gonna try to get us in classroom A again, but I think we might be in classroom B. You come through, you see me, I'll be in here next Tuesday, starting at 6 p.m. All right. Give me 1 John. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1 and 2. We're gonna clip it. We're gonna hit it on this. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1. But yeah, man, we'll be here next week, man. Next Tuesday. Come through that, come down the hall, you'll see me. It's gonna be a lot of kids in here, but you know, this is, you know, Israel multiplies. You understand? Israel multiplies, man. That's what happens, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we'll be here next Tuesday, 6 o'clock. We'll keep it going, man. You know what I mean? All right, you got that, Warrior?
Come.
All right, let's go.
Well,
All right.
though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels.
It says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels. Just because you can speak, just because your fake Israelite group can speak with Spanish, you can speak French, you can speak all these different languages. So like your fake Israelite group thinks they can speak the Lashawan Quadash. They think they can speak the real, true Hebrew, but they're saying shit like Shalom and saying shit like Yisrael and Yahuwah, Salakia, but who the freak is that? You understand? WTF is that? You know what I'm saying? Who are those? You say you're doing all that, right? But you say you're doing all that, right? Keep going.
I will come and have not charity.
But you don't have charity. You don't have love, man. You don't have love. You hear me? You have the ability to speak all these different languages. You got the ability to interpret the Hebrew, to interpret the Greek, to speak the language of the angels, right? But you have not love. Keep going.
I will come. I have become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal.
You become a sounding brass. You're just making noise, man. You're just making noise because you don't have no love for your people. You know what I mean? You don't have no love for your people. And you call yourself so like, keep reading, Warren. Keep reading.
I will come. Verse 2.
You get excited sometimes.
And though I have
High priest in the where you at? You in the I don't want to call no figures like that. I was finna call a couple of them, but I ain't gonna do that. You in the JIPC. I don't know what you call your group. You understand? You in the IUIC or whatever that group is. You know what I'm saying? You call yourself a high priest in that. You know what I'm saying? But you have no love for your brothers because you left your brothers. You left your brothers when they needed you. You know what I'm saying? You left Commander Junior Hunter when he was the only brother here to bring this up. You understand? To hold this truth down. Commander General Yohana did that. And you left that, brother. You have no charity, man. Keep going, warrior.
Come and understand all mysteries.
You think you're going to understand all the mysteries. You understand? All the mysteries and all the knowledge. Keep going.
And all knowledge. And though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains.
You got faith to put Israelite schools all over the world. That's what you do, right? You got Israelite schools all over the place, man. But what you lacking? Keep going.
And have not charity.
Because you have no charity. Because you have no love for your people. No concern for your people. No concern for your own loved ones here inside Israel, man. You have no love for your people. Because you have no charity. You ain't got no food programs looking out for your people in the hood. You're looking out for the people that's already good. You understand? You have no love for your people, man. You ain't looking out for these refugees like you're supposed to. You understand? If I remember correctly, I think it was Captain Yakazak that went down. Because we have charity inside the ISUPK. We have love for our people, love for our brothers, love for our sisters, man. You understand? We have charity. But he says, because you don't have charity, what do he say, Warren?
I am nothing.
He says, I am nothing. And you are absolutely nothing if you don't have love for your brother. You don't have love for your sister. You don't have nothing. You are nothing to the Lord, man. Nothing at all. But you want to look good. You want to be good. But you are nothing to the Lord because you don't have love, man. Remember what happened to this brother, man. Remember that this brother was unalive, that the brother's friend was unalive because they didn't have any charity. They didn't have charity. Have some love for your people, man. Have some love for your people, man. Look out for your people, man. Feed your people when they need it. Clothe your people when you need it, man. And keep these laws. You know what I'm saying? And with that, we pass the class to the brother, man. We're gonna say, which one you want to start it up? All right. With that, we're gonna say a Majim. Say Hapaya Hakwadah, which means turn and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Come. This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shamka. Yahweh.
Ba'ah.
Ratazaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba'aratazah. Hawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lanawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kabawak Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawak Yanawa. Wala'a. Tabawa'a Nawa. Banasaya one. Abal. Hawashah Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahata Pa'ara.
Wahata Para.
La'a Walamyam.
La'ai Walayam.
Aman.
All right. Well, this is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power. So like it, for thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right. Salute us out.
Men Israel, Amad Shabbat, Amad Barakatah.
How about Shimmy House Shabbat?
Yashikatah, Imagine. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Imagine. Barak.
Yahweh Shema El God by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Imagine Patah. Yashin Patah. Dismissed.
That's it. All right. All right, boy.